Posting a 1.47 rating as well. It's Elige not far behind, and they've looked fantastic so far. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise. The second map, Nuke, is underway. FaZe Clan with 3 flashes, a smoke, and that elusive HE grenade as well. I wonder what they've got up their sleeve.
Oh, yeah, indeed. Keep your eyes on that one as they are going for a little avant-garde approach. The smoke top main, water falls through. They can drop into the top site. No one's ready. No one's ready, but Elige is! And Grim hits the double up. They just collapse. It's a perfect counter. It seemed like such a good idea.
We've seen that smoke time and time again. It's very meta right now, but maybe Carrigan gets the plant down here.
You take it.
Uh-oh.
You take it.
Oh, he's giving it up!
Oh,
he's giving it up for nothing!
That right there. Thought he was going to get run down, hoping to pivot, get a chance to plant again, but denied, and that is going to cost FaZe in a big way.
We know as well on the T side is getting the bomb down is absolutely everything. Those Galils have been potent throughout the tournament here in Sydney, but what a defense towards the upper bomb site. It's Grim setting at the shooting gallery and delivering on all fronts. He had a couple of awkward moments on overpass, but now firing on all cylinders, flopping denying the plant as well, and idyllic start for Complexity. 1-0, and presumably has to be the eco here for FaZe, and indeed that's all they've got. Glocks across the board, a couple of flashes, and the SMGs ready and waiting here. Grim with the M4 patrolling towards Squeaky.
Oh, they're going to pop on the top. This should be quite easy. The Mac 10 for JT farming up, but it's Grim. He's got a double, and the rest will jump in for good measure. But Yanko on the desk made a very apt point. There is a lot of data available as far as FaZe's Nuke is concerned. They've played it a bunch of times throughout IEM Sydney. They've shown a lot of the playbook, and that is something the Complexity haven't. This is their first Nuke, and they can sit there, download, counter-strat, come up with the ideas. Like that pistol, we've seen them run with the waterfall smoke on top of main a couple of times, or different variations of main smokes, and then different strats that would follow. So Complexity, right out the gates, 2-0, and they're looking to make it a 3-0 start with the Hauser Big Green.
That's a real good point, Chad. The fact he's got the AWP out so early, they won't have the firepower to combat it, but they do have the smokes. Great positioning from Elige as Hauser to bait him in as well. First shot connects, the AWP strikes. It's an early 5 versus 4, and he can peel off now. It's Elige giving himself up, and now self-preservation is the aim of the game. He needs to get the hell out of there.
Oh, they let him out for free.
Yeah, and they let them into ramp. Descending was floppy, decides it's not worth the fight with the ban advantage already.
And that's absolutely fine. Ramp is not a bomb site. It's a portal to upper and lower, but you can allow the teams to have it, especially with the man advantage. You've got Hauser protecting the hell position, floppy down towards lower. There's not many options for FaZe. They have ramp, but not much else.
Yeah, limited options, sure. Got some sharp shooters on both sides right now in this grand final.
Oh, I like this from Complexity. Going to be taking matters into their own hands here. They'll make the next move. 2 players encroaching in towards that ramp from here. If they can find ropz in the corner, call the round done, but he seems to be very aware of this prospect. Spots the first. He'll get the first kill, no problem. The second eludes him though, and it will be the man advantage maintained Complexity.
Oh, brilliant reaction from broky. Catches Elige completely off guard, and a missed shot from the AWP now. Halzerg's revealed it. Fired off the shot.
Not ready for
Carrigan's
this.
got the element of surprise, a beautiful strike, but that bomb is denied. And another required as broky gets it. All onto JT, only an MP9 to his name. That bomb needs to go down, it will do, thanks to Carrigan. Finds the rifle, swings open the doors, and Carrigan secures the round for FaZe Clan. After an early disadvantage, that's quite the turnaround.
Yeah, precisely. Considering how that one started, you thought they were in a bit of a tailspin, but that power position from ropz sure only gets the one and the done, but good trade work available here for FaZe. We'll catch that again in the highlight package. This pace from broky to immediately close down that distance, and one of the things I think FaZe are great at is they're able to quickly close down space on Nuke. You think, oh yeah, they're strung out, it's a bit of a default spread. 1 minute, there's 3 players in your face. You're not ready for it, so great job.
Very difficult rounds here. That AWP was expensive, and they're feeling the ramifications of it now. Just a P250 for Hauser. Elige, though, good position towards Secret. They still have firm control of the outside area, and it's Carrigan exploring the option. The first smoke goes down to allow him to get towards T-Red, and they'll follow it up with a wall of smokes as well. That P250
Great spot from Elige, though, Henry. This is what the key for this round is for Complexity.
Yeah, they want Hauser to take the aggro, just present himself a few shots through the smoke, and hopefully Elige can swing. There's the aggro taken. Double kill on a blade. He can't deliver. Oh my God, it's Raid through the smoke. Finds a 4 versus 3. The reaction from Floppy is everything here. Can't connect the dots, and surely this round is done.
Yeah, especially now. The jig is up on the push through lobby. They're both there, both spotted. Incendiary down, delays the rotation. They can't chase that bomb.
Oh, this is ropz' regular home, tucked in towards the ramp. Surely they just have to save the miserable option of the two.
Yeah, there's nothing available. Yeah, I know. It's not what you love to see, but it is the correct maneuver for Complexity here. Will be 2-2 for FaZe. The double kill, if that comes through, it was everything. Unleash only picks up one there. It was perfectly set up as well. Like you said, Chad, a prime position. The aggro taken by Horzak there. They were lined up for him. If he gets both the kills in this moment, call it done. But Rain through the smoke, I have no idea how he gets it so cleanly, but it's absolutely everything. Nice reaction from Floppy, but didn't have the weapon for the job.
That was like a transfer from Rain. He was like spamming towards Hell and just dragged it into Elige.
Wow.
Bomb goes off and nobody with it. Starting to understand the radius is a little bit more after a week's worth of play.
This should be the first tactical timeout now, if you ask me. If you're Complexity at this point, you've saved 2 rifles. Money is a real concern going forward. And get into round number 5 here.
Yeah, it can't be the buy. It just has to be what can we do with these 2 rifles. It's traditional to see teams go, well, maybe not traditional, but it's definitely one of the meta moves to get that boost behind the blue box over towards Warehouse, see if you can find a cheeky pick.
And it is going to be the eco otherwise, so they'll save 2 rifles, one of which is an AK as well, but going for the bigger picture.
I'd be asking for it. No, just going to stand and deliver as JT.
The highest rated player of Overpass. Now put to task with Grim's help.
That's a great grenade, isn't it? From bad to worse.
Yeah. And if this is a sign of Rain's form, we know how much he likes to dominate that yard position on the CT side. He's doing it on the T right now, but could be a sign of things to come. He's in the zone.
Okay, Rain, show us this one.
Write that one down.
Didn't quite work. We'll leave that one in the notebook.
Rub that one out. Rub that one out.
You can throw that. I'll look for some other nades. But now it looks like it's not a problem. Rain continues to dominate the outside area. That's his second frag of the round. The rifle has been removed. The Grim is still here, but Elige caught a difficult timing as he vaults up towards the hub. Also trying to recover the pistol, but Grim still has a fighting chance here. Does he ever? If he gets to 3rd, this round is back on. 2 versus 1 now, and he can't quite find the 4th, but great shooting coming in from Grim.
I think the shake up to his head there says it all. From 0 to 100, great shooting for Grim. That's going to be a confidence booster.
Yeah, man looked so mechanical.
Well, Complexity know what it feels like to start behind in the map, right? That's the same way that Overpass started. They had to have some massive performances to try and turn the ship. It was FaZe bouncing back late in that first half, and then a back and forth game all the way down to the wire.
Those kills still have a knock-on effect here. It keeps FaZe time very modest here. Sure, they have a 3-2 lead, but Complexity back on the buy. There will not be an AWP in play.
Only 1 kid as well.
Elige's been spotted, rumbled in his borrowing into secret early. And ropz is trying a bit of a pacey one here, waiting for the flashbang, staring at his mini-map, and ooh, didn't quite get that one right. How's it gonna see him? It's a free frag for ropz, traded. Good from JT.
They're down the vent.
They managed to slink down. That was a distraction. It was all a distraction, a ruse. The bomb, though, covered by Floppy. The awareness, an all-time high.
Yeah, he's a great round player. He's
Might
done a
have
great
him
job.
as well.
And at least he gives the information away. So Rain gets the kill, but it's still a 3 versus 1. They know the bomb's down towards lower. Some damage inflicted as well. They do not have to force the issue here. Force the plant at the very least. Rain looking for kills. You can see he's desperate. He knows he can't just plant the bomb cleanly.
And clean it is for Cole.
Important response, and 3 bodies means that there'll be no issues for them going into the follow-up buy. So important round, and this is what we continue to want to see in this grand final.
And this is when those 3 kills from Grim in the round previous have a real knock-on effect now, especially if no plant come in, courtesy of Floppy. Great maneuver down towards
and
lower.
They weren't expecting it, were they? You could see both of them getting caught off guard. That is massive from the flop.
So what kind of buy have we got coming up next here? There will be AKs. And yeah, you'd think so, right? But he's been there time and time again. They'll definitely be aware of the prospects.
But this is the same approach Mouse attempted. They had Frozen trying to cross more often than not. And they also had to deal with Squeaky because ropz loves to make those maneuvers. If Complexity can have evolved the game plan of Mouse, maybe they're already a step ahead.
Walking in. How's dug wide. Solid connection. Equalized, but only for a second. It's broky's AWP. Catches and punishes. Pivot required out of Complexity now. Warehouse lost, and ooh, we saw a bit of leg there. Floppy brave to go for the fight.
Yeah, knowing there's an AWP in play as well, that's very brave to say the very least. It's Carragher, the only player gone down for FaZe. There's still got a minute on the clock here as well. Complexity on the back foot, and Nuke is a difficult map to respond and find territory as Grim does fall.
That is important. ropz does have space towards ramp. If they just hold this vent rotation, they should be able to waltz in and get the bomb down, but I don't think they're aware if anybody's in the site. You can see them diligent on all the clears, worried about the corners. There's lobby space taken, but it's all happening on the lower deck. Complexity, wrong place.
Diligent clear. Doesn't want to be caught off guard. Can't quite believe they've got it.
Oh, it's so far away. This kill will decide the round. If ropz gets at least one, making a double, the round is over. Fantastic positioning once again. And he looks to find the third as well. It's Floppy trying to get a kill from the hell position, and he'll get it, but there's no way he can win the round. He'll fall back and head towards CT spawn.
broky's already hunting. He's run up secret already. Seems like he has a good idea that Floppy is considering this save, but he's been able to hightail it. And I think also they're worried about that bomb radius themselves, so just making sure they've gotten the hell out of dodge. I don't think the world has quite ever experienced that before, guys. Chanting that at a save. It's what we're feeling.
And that's why you're saved, for the cash, for the moolah.
Oh, Rain is just laser beaming with anything at the moment.
He was looking red hot. He hasn't really missed a beat so far towards that outside area. And Elige once again getting baited in towards the seeker position. He times it well, but Rain just one step ahead of the curve. They go 4-3, a fantastic T-side campaign. Floppy, he saves the M4, but they can't justify any other investment. So he'll have to go absolutely massive here if Complexity have a chance of stealing this round away. Elige, Desert Eagle outside, takes minimal damage from the grenade, and he is undetected for now.
Ex-teammates could be head-to-head in the server on that one. Twist goes looking. It's actually ropz with a spot of aggression from the ramp push, and he's handled it so well.
Melted him.
Composed as two test him, and he leaves with 2 scalps and full HP. Maybe, no, maybe not. Halzak thought he had the jump on him, but it's a third added to the tally. And one by one, they walk into the crosshairs. That is a clean one for FaZe, up to 5.
Yeah, worst case scenario with that previous round loss for Complexity. Win one, lose one, knowing the economy, the way the finances are at. So it is going to sting. It's the CT washing machine at the moment. We're still learning and developing what this MR12 meta is really going to consist of, but the CTs we know kind of get the rough end of things.
Absolutely. Like we've seen one Halzak AWP. That's because they had such a strong start, though. They managed to pick up the first couple of rounds. Third round, Halzak AWP. I'm not sure we'll be able to see that again, Chad. It's going to be a difficult recovery of this half now. 5 rounds already. Great showing from FaZe Clan here after losing the pistol, bear in mind as well. They were 2-0 down and only given up 1 round since. They're looking very comfortable, and it will be the first tactical timeout for Complexity. They've got the AUG for Halzak. He's been using a lot of these scoped weapons to mixed effect, but it's normally the Krieger who does most of the damage here. We'll see if he can get anything done with the AUG. And in terms of utility, they've got the absolute bare bones on the North American side here. There's smokes, a couple of HEs to kind of blow up those wall of smokes towards outside. And we'll see if they can recover here. FaZe Clan have got a lot to work with. Money's starting to build, and they've already got enough rounds in this first half, to be honest with you. We'll see if Complexity can answer back.
FaZe are really good in the mid-round, so for Complexity, you're either going to have to stop them before the round gets out of control, or your responses will have to be picture perfect. FaZe are looking masterful at the moment as far as Nuke T-side is concerned.
Yeah, individually as well, sharp.
Yeah, it's only Twist that's missing from the recipe so far. He had a very quiet overpass, 1-5 right now, but still plenty of Counter-Strike to be played. If he comes online, God help Complexity. He's had a fantastic showing in the tournament, generally speaking. For now, deploying the smoke from T-Spawn.
Elige needs one, and nearly the second, the last bullet on the nose. Rain's gone, ropz shut down. And the remaining members of FaZe, they head into Floppy's domain, but he's ready. And all guns are blazing, takes down the AWP of broky.
Yeah, that will do though. One and done with this sort of advantage. That's absolutely fine for Floppy. They know where Twist is at this point, and he has no utility. He's got the bomb shore, plenty of time. The best he can hope for is some financial damage here.
Yeah, this would be an insane misplay from Complexity to allow Twist back into the round.
Yeah, he shouldn't be looking for anything more than maybe one kill. The CTs don't need to hunt this whatsoever. Let him save his AK. You know their money's absolutely fine on the T side.
Well, this is where the objective changes, though, for Twist. His money, with the loss bonus coming through, he could buy again. So if I'm Carrigan, I'm in two minds. Mr. Van Dolken, how much magic do you have for us? Another kill would be great. Just soften up the CT economy even more so.
It's true. Even one would be pretty disastrous for Complexity here.
He's going to call it. What was
10 seconds, though. There's the kill.
Can't plan.
There's another. No. They've lost 2 kills, 2 rebuys forced by Twist.
Oh, after time, but not a problem. He has 4.1k,
exactly.
And he found 2 kills. So you'll take it.
Absolutely. Now, he can still get the AK, the armor, basic utility as well. Now the CT is going to be struggling. They're averaging around $3,500 per player. That's a hollow victory of a round. It's a 4 versus 1. Like I said, they didn't have to even play that round. They basically just needed to stop the plant, and that was it. The fact that Twist gets 2 there, it's absolutely massive. It sets up FaZe going forward. If they pick up this next round, they'll probably pick up the remainder of this half.
Broky had a lot to say there. Normally a man in interviews a few words, but in the server, one of the most commanding as far as in-game comms. So what is he looking for?
He wants to go shopping out yard.
Floppy on the MP9 here. You can see those ramifications, those previous kills coming through already. Elige has been strong outside, but a lot of pressure here with the utility. Smoke's being deployed, but he still has a gap. It's Broky on the AWP, looking for the first pick. Flashbang deployed. Elige with another spray, gets the first, and needs to try and stay alive here.
Yeah, he's baiting out the shots. He knows the AWP's posted on him, catches one through the box, lives on. Nade looks good. Combined with the AUG, it could be the end of Broky. But look at that. ropz, Rain, and Carrigan connect on the re-aggress. Nice aggression from Elige, as actually they managed to equalize it. Drops into the site, low HP. Elige dead. And only Halzug left. 14 HP. And a USP, not the weapon for the job.
That is a captain's round right there from Carrigan in through the main smoke. Nobody even knew it was possible. That's how we saw stereo kills all across the map. And he gets his way in. That is huge from Finn. We might catch it here in the replay, but he was able to sneak in through main during the madness. You see that kill onto Grim?
Yeah.
There's no way Grim was ready for that. Massive stuff.
And that could be the round that breaks Complexity's back. We knew the money was thin before. A great effort to bring that round back to life, and now desperation starting to come through. The Nova shotgun in the hands of the in-game leader, JT. Aggressive, of course, towards outside. Nice grenades, to be fair, from Cole. They do significant damage towards Rain, but the Molotov will take care of that shotgun. ropz will find a great shot towards Floppy. Ramp is wide open once again, and the CT's in a real rough spot right now.
I will say it's such a luxury to have ropz on the team who's either searching Squeaky, Ramp, or Hut. Lobby is traditionally not the point of activity. Right, JT, sure, he'll grab that. 9 HP. Not a whole lot more for the South Africans to pick up. But having ropz just, look, I know it was against an eco, right? And that's where everybody gets a little bit more confident indeed, but we've seen it in the gun round. So ropz has just stayed a nuisance and traditionally painted with this brush of this passive lurker. Well, he's been more than a heads up throughout IEM Sydney.
Yeah, I mean, with this full clear call, they'll know where the bomb's going. But they can't really do much about it. It's Halzug, yep, covered by ropz. Drops down, and this round looks like a 7th imminent. A guarantee for FaZe Clan.
Well, if 5 is all you can get as Cole, I'm sure you will take it. And they've had some good heads-up rounds with the players getting multi-kills. Sure, look, Grim on 11, Elige on 10, and those two I didn't think we'd ever see a partnership after their relationship in Liquid. So it is great to see that they can get along here and form this union on Cole, because those two, with Floppy, that becomes a very scary rifling trio.
Well, it's going to have to be absolutely everything going forward. Bear in mind, they won the pistol. They had 2-0 start. There's only been 2 follow-up rounds since then. FaZe have looked pretty comfortable. Sure, there's been moments where Complexity found a bit of magic. The multi-frags coming through, but they haven't not been able to close out those rounds. It's Elige who can go hunting to see if he can find a rifle here, but the bomb blast will probably take him down at this stage, hoping to take someone down with him, but he's going to get blown up, unfortunately for him. And down he goes. So it's JT to save the AK-47. He started with a Nova shotgun. The fact he's got an AK,
that's an upgrade.
Something, right? Yeah, we'll take that all day long. So 7-4 now. Final round. Elige will have the AK-47 in hand, but it's broky, ropz who are looking incredibly deadly here on Nuke.
Yeah, when FaZe get into this level, they hit this stride. Dupree, watching it the other day, talked about it, saying when they are shooting this hard, you just have to find a way to shoot harder. The only way for Colt. They got the M4s back out.
So many possibilities presented with FaZe's openers. Grim under a lot of trouble.
Yeah, this is the ropz special. Out into main. So much space, they have no idea. ropz behind enemy lines. Elige catches him. That's a big one for Cole. More available. If Grim dares, he has to trifle with twists.
They can slow it right down though. Oh, the bomb's already gone down towards lower. They can speed it right up. Forget everything I just said. That's an amazing plant. And Rain looking to mow them down towards the lobby. Round should be confirmed here. They have got no idea what's going on in this round.
Yeah, it's still awkward. Down the fence, coming up ramp. That's their main port of call into the site. Carrigan decon doors open for him. He has to disrupt this pursuit of the defuse. Oh, and the numbers. They're running out of players. Complexity need kills. Elige to bodyguard. The Molly can seal the deal, but I have to get it down. On the defuse now. broky can't do anything but in the flame. Oh! And there it is. The clutch. And FaZe leave the half with 8. What a beautiful round of Counter-Strike. An explosive nuke for sure. First half for FaZe 8 as a Molotov, a heroic Molotov thrown by Twists, seals the deal and a heavy, heavy lead and a heavy head for Complexity.
I can't even believe the bomb went down. How did that even happen? What an absolutely chaotic finish to the first half. 8 rounds on the T-side campaign. It's FaZe looking destined to take it to the third map for the first time in the playoffs, which will be ancient if required. As we move things over, it's complexity now on the T-side. P250s in hand, and just a single flashbang here, so nothing too technical. They're looking for these opening frags.
Goes without saying they need this, but it'll be both pistols in Nuke if Complexity can find this, and that's a great start for Elige.
Exactly what the doctor ordered to remedy this. Nuke, Grim's hit 1-2. This 1-2 punch of North American talent. They've hit all the shots necessary. Carrigan the next to fall. And it puts it all onto broky. 5 still alive for Complexity.
Yeah, well, broky at this point, if he can find a couple of kills, maybe that's something. Waiting for his opportunity to strike, but the Julies might find a double kill here. Surely he does no more, but he does get himself $600, I suppose, towards the end.
Yeah, but you say the Julies, and then you think he has 30 bullets, and he doesn't have to reload, and there's 3 players and stuff to come in his direction. Broky will only find 2. A great shot from Elige, and Brim as well. And cops a goosh for his troubles. But well handled, and even a few extra bullets into the body.
In the tournament, especially towards our hub position, and it's Rain. He's been deadly so far with this Desert Eagle, looking to open things up, and Complexity lying in wait on the other side. The first shot strike. It's JT to find the first kill, but Carrigan not far behind.
That's really a big frag from Carrigan. It reveals the Deagles are in play.
There's that CZ.
And yeah, look at the damage he's done. So many low, softened up for the Deagles. Complexity not clearing their corners. Halzak does finish off broky, but from behind, ropz will find 1 and only 2 HP. Has Carrigan really got the Deagle headshot in him? It's captain on captain.
Oh my, a huge advantage for JT here. He controls the pace of this round. But where is that bomb? It's down in towards the huts, I believe. Waiting for Carrigan to make the next move at this point, and Carrigan, he's still got the Desert Eagle.
Coming.
Now there's the Galil.
He's coming.
Is this another clutch for JT? Saves him from a red face there. That could have been it.
They went towards up. Those upgraded pistols, the Kevlar, it's always going to be difficult to get by them, but still, Complexity get the job done. The financial ramifications not that large, because bear in mind, the full eco up next, presumably. There is the option, I suppose, if you FaZe to force buy again, but I would not recommend it with this sort of lead they have right now.
Well, Henry, I don't know about the force buy, but how about a half buy? MP9, CZ, shotgun,
No.
Complexity, are you ready for this?
Oh my.
Okay.
Oh my. All right, yeah, you're right. This could actually be quite deadly. We're going to see Rain once again trying to find the heads of those Desert Eagles. Double kill for Floppy, and there's quad in total. It's just going to be broky with the shotgun, so the half buy.
Bigger investments.
Much,
yeah, bigger investments than the previous, and even easier for Complexity to walk over. And when you take a look at the scores on the doors, it is about to read 8-7, just a 1-round game. And this plucky underdog of Complexity, they want to get things done in 2. I think we all had plans for that third of Ancient just around the corner.
Yeah.
But this next gun round will be pivotal. If Complexity pick up the first gun round of this second half, not only are the scores level, but they're the ones dictating the tone, and they're the ones who already have the lead. FaZe will be feeling the heat.
So, FaZe will get $2,900 into the next round. broky didn't spend as much cash, and with that shotgun kill, another $900 and an AK-47 snatched away. If you can save that weapon, it'll be absolutely massive, but surely Complexity won't allow that to happen.
Nah, catch me if you can. They have to get away from this bomb radius. How's broky going to fare? Tucked in all the way back secret, and he's going to lose the loot.
That's a shame, but still, it guarantees an AWP. That 1 kill alone with the shotgun with no Kevlar, it means he absolutely has the sniper going forward. They're going to need it as well. 1 round the difference now as we go 8-7.
But Elige is showing up in this grand final, and he's won a trophy in Sydney before. That run, that Intel Grand Slam, that legendary Liquid roster, he had a teammate, and that teammate was Twist, who is currently a little bit of a no-show. If he can really step it up on this CT side, FaZe might have all they need to get map 2 done.
Oh, here's broky. We said he'll bring out the AWP, and it's Rain aggressive, of course, for good reason. A double dink comes through.
Look at this pace.
I love it. Halzak throws caution to the wind. The rest of his team nowhere near him. A one-man mission.
They've got no idea.
ropz is
They've got no idea.
This is huge. This is a dream. And
No!
just about gets it done. Main is smoke. FaZe needs something. A no-scope attempt to push through the smoke, and it looks like 8-8.
There's something about that heaven position when you have a guaranteed frag. It can all fall apart very quickly. He course correct. He finds the kill. Surely the round is over. It's a 4 versus 2 now. Broky was in the vents, bear in mind, with the AWP. Took a pot shot. If that connects, the round's back on, but it was a 1 in a million shot. Doesn't work out for him.
But it's the sheer pace of complexity they've been using in these rounds. They did it on the pistol round, just how they want to spring into action. They want to force their way around towards this hell and heaven space. And ropz will punish Halzerk. He didn't like how that one went down, but it will be 8-8. And this really is complexity surging forward. And I just can't quite believe the type of Counter-Strike led by JT, South African representation. We've never had anything like this before out of the region.
100%. He's making history just by being on this grand final stage.
Yeah, top fragger in that first map as well. 24 kills in a very close game against one of the world's best.
So note that kill. Elige kills Rain, and Halzerk knows Rain's dead on yard. I'm going to take some space, and what space did he take? All the way up to heaven. No one ready for him. And yeah, I understand this one from Neo.
Yeah, shell-shocked. Just trying to piece this one together. We've got a leaky boat. Let's plug these holes. That cannot happen again. But now they have to consider the opportunity that they might want to spring into action in similar fashion. So do you go heavier towards yard? Do you go more passive towards yard? Do you try and play this AWP and broky towards CT spawn or heaven? And if that happens, he's removed from the round.
I think broky's going to get stuck in here. I think he goes for an aggressive play towards ramp. Like, he's been spotted outside. I feel like he knows he's taking matters into his own hands. I'm interested to see what he brings to the table here. But it's a pivotal round, a chance of complexity to take the lead here. Looking to close this series out in 2 if possible. Broky not going towards outside here. It's towards heaven to kick things off.
Typical stop. Util. Molly on the hut from the T side and clearing that one out. And they want to go. They actually made the smoke, looking for ropz, at least trying to apply some pressure.
Well, at least make sure he doesn't get up to those aggressive hijinks.
Yeah.
Remember poor Nexius?
Yes. ropz has been timing some nice smoke pushes.
Yeah, and they've leashed him. So by doing that, it's like, okay, there's no ramp aggression. We don't have to worry about losing this lobby space. Now we can reroute, regroup, and set up the execute as planned. I love this from Complexity. Thinking on the job.
Yeah, they've been innovators, and it's been rewarded. Went into CS2. So 3 smokes expended.
Twists here. Good flashbang as well. Doesn't commit to the swing. Bear in mind, a few CT players of our helmets here as well. It's a
They're going to execute A.
broky though, he's right up against him. He spotted a little leg on the jiggle. He knows Grim's coming. He nails the first shot. In defense of the site, can't hit the flick. Need a big one out of twists. The first is great. Humbled now. And up to Ray. The dink is in, and it's all good in the FaZe Clan hood.
ropz's response time, impeccable. They had forced the rotation, the 3 smokes towards yard. It makes you really think it's going to be the play outside through the smokes, maybe down secret. But it's the top pop late, and broky heads up, understanding if they do take the yard space, we need to push lobby as FaZe. Twist gets one, sure, but it's all ropz up the ladder, not looking his way. Easiest kills he'll like, but the most important is FaZe draw back that 1-round lead. They need consecutive here, Henry. 1 and done is not enough.
Well, this is a chance to take control of the game once again. You can see JT on the Galil, the same smoke deployed outside, much more pace behind them at this point. It's Rain who's been impeccable towards this outside area. It's Elige though, 17 kills in the bag, an opening frag to find the 5-on-4. And broky's out of position. He can do nothing behind this wall of smokes now. We'll set up Twist with the flashbang. Good damage, but not quite enough. They have to rotate down towards
Floppy heard that. Floppy heard that.
Absolutely heard that.
The re-smoke, he knows there's another top site still.
That smoke resets the round. Good work from Carrigan. Allows him to rotate, assess the situation. broky can look for the retreat towards Secret as well.
But he'd expect it. The fact that Secret's been blocked, where do you go? Complexity have to come back up, or they have to sit and wait.
Yeah, and opportunity presents itself, and a clean one from broky. Good adjustment. Repositions now. And a 60-second mark. No hurry here for Complexity, but I say that. They are walking into Carrigan. Looking for the fight. He's investigating. And deleted.
There's no quick rotation. They can get onto B. There's no fast rotation point for FaZe. Elige might even hear this.
Yeah, he knows. And he's got such a power position for the late flanks. He's got no
Yeah, they do.
lobby. They've got everything covered apart from that ramp descent. Twist clears him. A fantastic find. Even from Elige. Eventually, the bomb's gone out of their grasp. Twist, if he gets this one, no. JT denies. It's up to ropz in the clutch again. Elige not looking. Can't surely win that one. Flying up the ladder. Gave it a good go.
But lacking consecutive rounds, this is miserable scenes now for FaZe. This is a horrible place to be, that CT side economy. If they're going to make a buy happen, we're talking FaMAS is in the mix. You got to be careful with this. Sure, you can get the resales, but take a timeout. This is the opener from Elige, just catching rain, backpedaling through the smoke. The impact now, he is the talisman for North American Counter-Strike. The difference maker, Elige, he was there for Liquid. He's now here for Complexity.
These rounds are getting scrappier and scrappier as time goes by. It is Complexity picking that one up. Elige is fired up. 9-9, tactical timeout. Looking down the barrel of a 2-0 deficit. FaZe Clan need to work out their next maneuver here. Their CT side finances are not ideal. It looks to be a half buy here. We've got an M4 for Rain. He goes to the hero rifle. 5.7 CZ Scout. As Complexity hunt for double digits here.
They changed their mind, Henry. I watched them buy in the first moment of the timeout. They had FaMAS's and M4s, and then they got called off.
Oh my God, broky, he isn't going down without a fight.
And he takes down Elige as well. Providing opening after opening. This time it's an opening death.
No
broky,
way.
he's in the right place. Sticks around in the flame. Doesn't find too much. ropz hiding. Biding his time. Floppy looking for it. Pressure onto broky. Fires his shot. ropz will activate for one. Advantage FaZe still. And only ramp to boast for Cole.
Yeah, this is actually looking quite promising now. This T side have only got one smoke remaining here. They have ramp room, but
there's no rotation from FaZe lower yet. They're worried about going down this vent. They haven't taken the space. The vent's not broken, sure, but traditionally there's a lurk towards Squeaky, so they have to clear this out. That's buying a lot of time. Rotation to come down, and it will be, well, signified that this lower side should be the hit. Decon's smoked off.
they're being quite apprehensive, Chad, here, and that's going to be broky. Another scrappy interaction here, but it will be Hulzo coming out on top. 45 seconds, still a lot of round to be played out here. Rain rotates down towards lower, but in the vents they go once again. Do they go back in towards the upper bomb side? Rain got Hulzo's number. Huge kill, and he'll maintain the advantage.
Oh, sweaty palms for these two now.
Locked in.
And Twist, the element of surprise. They're looking for Rain, but they find Twists and trouble.
What do you do, JT?
Nothing. With Carrigan one side, everything boxing him in, and it's a FaZe Clan round!
Absolutely insane scenes, and you start that one with the broky flick of the wrist, a bit of a wrist breaker indeed. And maybe the back of Complexity to follow.
Oh, wow, yeah, just when it was looking tantalizingly close to the 2-0, broky injects hope and life with that one.
Yeah, fantastic work, and it was then the MP9 towards the ramp, and then this kill by kill. Complexity getting picked off, Carrigan to close things out there. An absolutely massive round for them to pick up here. Their finances back on track, and they take the lead once again. And Chad, it's a full eco here.
Precisely, more impact from Neo's timeout. Right, they called it off, it was a half investment, they win the round, and now Collar on eco.
This should be a walk in the park! The organ loads, a missed shot from broky.
Hang on.
They will not find ropz despite the damage done. He's still hitting every shot he takes, and one from Halzak short. But FaZe, 11.
Henry, think about the mental. You had them on half buy. You've done all the hard work. You're in a massive rifle round, and you lose to a scout, some pistols, one M4, and now you're in the dirt. 11-9, FaZe surging forward. TC on the timeout. They need a miracle call.
They certainly do. This is backs against the wall now, and it's going to be something fast, Chad. I can tell you that right now. They've got 2 MAC-10s, 3 AK-47s. We haven't seen many upper rushes today, but I've got a horrible feeling that's what's going to be presented next. The Hail Mary. Throw caution to the wind, get stuck in. I feel that that's going to have to be the play here. JT with the SMG. Floppy with the second. And it's now FaZe hunting for map points on their pick here. The third map, Ancient. Looking more and more likely as time goes by. 14 seconds till we're back in the action. I feel like it has to be an upper rush. With the firepower they lack, There's not many other options for them.
Oh, this would be an uppercut. One way to announce their presence. One way to show that they aren't done. They're mentally not out of it yet. Floppy's got the HE. I'm sure that's destined for the door.
Has to be the upper rush. It's all we can really think would be worthwhile here. And in we go, boys. Deep breath for Floppy.
Carrigan! He got caught! Pulling out the nade! And now they're punt! Complexity! They found it! They found the round!
And
Didn't have all the pennies!
It all comes down to being caught with the grenade in the hand.
But
Didn't
the
predict
flash
the
was
upper
late,
rush.
Henry. The flash was late. Floppy came out before the flashes. He was so ahead of the play. I don't know if that was the call, but Floppy, the aggression, the Mac 10, the moment they needed. And back and forth we go again. Check it out. Floppy coming through. The flash isn't even in play yet. You sure it's in the kill feed? But he was ahead of it.
Oh man, as well, I'm not gonna lie, when I saw the player cams on Complexity, I thought this was curtains. I thought Nuke was FaZe's for the taking. But coming into this one, and with
kill.
5 alive, they take almost all of it away. broky's up, hiding out, and will come through.
And we lost Grim en route there, but that's absolutely fine. They'll find double digits themselves, close the gap down to 1 round again. Complexity back online. It was a brave call to make out of the timeout there. TC decided to go for that upper rush. The set piece comes through and Floppy decimates Carrigan in the corner.
I want to ask the question, do you have the balls to do it again? Well,
like
FaZe, they have just called their last tactical timeout of regulation. And Neo has been pretty good with conversion off of the back of these calls. Let's see if he can do it again. The pressure is really turned up a notch here. FaZe, the loss bonus, 2,400 for them going into the next. It is in their favor. There's residual cash for quite a few members. broky with 1.9, Rain and Twist with 1.5. Carrigan and ropz a little bit more far off the mark. They give up 11. They might have to half buy again to defend against 12. This one's going the distance.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise. This grand final is delivering on all fronts. Second map coming to a close. There's 1 round in it, and broky is full set. Once again, down the bench. Opening kill found.
But still the top side under scrutiny. There's a good hold from Twist. Needed that one. broky's done it again. Multi-kill, close quarters, combat AWPing.
Turned out they did have the balls to call it again, but FaZe is just a little bit bigger. That'll be it. Call it 12. 1 more now for FaZe. Map 3. 5 kills away.
Record it, Chad. Did they have the minerals to go for that upper rush once again? They gave it a go, but broky ready and waiting. He's getting everything done for them, carrying through the second map. Could be the final round of play, 12 to 10. No choice but to fully invest here. Complexity entered the round with 2 Galils, a Tech 9, and a couple of AK-47. There's barely any utility. Most of it deployed already. Is this where it comes crashing down for the North Americans?
The Aussies won 3, but Elige, he disagrees. A good opening. Taking down Rain, ropz is already there. A mix-up at the setup. Perhaps he can catch them off guard. Silent now. Quick, smart, down, and a broky frag. Again, impact from the AWPer.
Yeah, he's absolutely everywhere, playing a spectacular game. And a magnificent shot from Carrigan. How has he hit that?
Drive-by! broky says bye-bye to Complexity's hopes. Unless Talzerk and Grim, with this bomb going down uncontested, they can play this post plant between the 2 of them. Setup has to be perfect. FaZe have so many nades, smokes, molotovs, kits. The kit and caboodle to take us to a 3rd map in this grand final. Grim, if you could just find one, I think exchange towards Talzerk's position. Grim needs to find them all now. It's all on his shoulders, and he's shut down as FaZe take us the distance.